Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. This morning the goal is to meet up with Jerry. Jerry is our very first bunker biker host in Mexico. Bunker biker, if you don't know, it's a network of people who just put their coordinates on a pin on a map to say that, hey, we want to host for free some travelers on motorbike. So we used it a lot in Canada and especially in the States. But today will be the first time in Mexico, so that's pretty cool. And we meet Jerry outside. He lives in Mexico City, but we're gonna meet him outside of the city because apparently it will be easier if we follow him. We meet him an hour outside of the city, and now we are an hour and a half away from this meeting point. So we need to rush a little bit to be there in time, and yeah, that will be cool. We'll spend then a few days, almost a week, in Mexico City to visit the city, who looks absolutely amazing, with a lot of things to do and to see, and we also have 2 or 3 days of work. So Jerry offered us to stay at his place to work during that time too. So that is great. Okay. The motorbikes are packed, we're ready to go and meet Jerry. Yeah, I'm the only Himalayan with rear option.
Are there actually motorbikes with reverse gear?
Yeah, like the big one, the big Harley, the big Godwins.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, that was a deep way. So, oh, my feet! Yeah, soaked. Buenos días. We were headed straight into the Lion's Den, Mexico City. A few weeks earlier, a fellow motorcycle traveler had told me, "You just have to treat them all like they're going to kill you." We laughed at the time, but it didn't feel that funny anymore.
But Gary was there. He met us over an hour from his home just to guide us through the madness. In a city of 22 million people, one stranger came to find us.
No, that wasn't traffic.
That wasn't?
It wasn't, no.
No. No, that was very easy.
Yeah, it's Saturday, Saturday
No,
noon.
traffic is when it's bumper to bumper, pretty much from where we came. And you have to just thread through it all.
Yeah, I can only
we
imagine
don't
what
like
it's-
doing that often.
I can only imagine what it's like during rush hour.
That was easy.
Oh yeah.
And everyone just goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh in between you. It's amazing.
Gary's been living in Mexico for 50 years. He rides like it's second nature. And he genuinely loves people, you can tell. I think that's why he's regularly hosting travelers like us. With Ivan, they've ridden to Ushuaia and back, and to Alaska and back. That is twice the journey we're doing. Hearing the stories was so cool. Gary took us to Coyoacan to show us one of his favorite corners of the capital. It was full of music, markets, ice cream and churros. I loved it. Then Gary and Yvonne had to leave the city for a few days. They let us stay by ourselves in their home, just like we were old friends. I grew up in a society that taught me how to not trust, even less follow strangers. But every single day on the road is teaching to deconstruct that. Every stranger is a potential friend. So we wandered in town, getting lost in the streets of the center. Sometimes the best way to see a city is not to try too hard. We visited a few museums, learning about the history of the country and its heart. And we witnessed two rituals directly in the street. The Voladores de Papantla is an offering from the Totonac people to the earth, the sun, and a way to honor ancestors. And a danza azteca, a modern practice inspired by ancient Aztec rituals. Hypnotic. To thank Gary and Yvonne for their incredible hospitality, we cooked a French dinner with what we could find. A very humble way to share how grateful we were to have called their casa our casa for a few days. And it's already time to hit the road again and meet more strangers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week on Patreon or right here in 2 weeks for the next chapter. Don't forget to subscribe to follow the rest of the journey. Cheers!